Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Will, introduce yourself.
I'm Will.
Great.
Excellent.
Hocky, introduce yourself.
I am Hocky the ad hoc artist. I won't do my super fast intro like Chemo does, but I am here. I am alive. I have my tie and my hat on. Back at you, Ali. That side.
No. Now it's Chemo's turn.
Oh, I thought you. No, he's the guest. We get to do him last, don't we?
No, I go last.
Oh, yes, do me last. Okay, I'll do myself. G'day, everyone. I'm the man called Kemosabe, the man with the plan from the land down under. Thanks for having me on, guys. I've never been able to drop a WHAD before, and I'm really appreciate the chance to do it with you guys.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're wadding it up with us.
Yeah, there's nobody else I want to WHAD with. It's you guys.
It's kind of the whack today again, but different spelling. So anyway.
Yeah,
that's true.
Wreck yourself before you wreck yourself.
and Ali, who are you?
I'm Allie, CG's Mistress of the Dark and resident Velociraptor. Here.
Fantastic. Oh, welcome.
And that's as fast as I can talk.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of practice.
He's got it down pat. He's got that it rolls off the tongue. So
it does. Spent a little bit of time developing that. I got to thank old Tony G from back home where I grew up. He come up with half of it. He used to call himself Tony G, the man with the plan. Be sitting in economics class, and some 8th grade girl walk in. He go, yo, it's me, Tony G, the man with the plan. Like, bro, she's half your age. What are you doing? Tony was a wild one. He's probably in jail now, but the dude could enunciate.
That's excellent. Good on you.
He had his
There's
skills.
There's good things about everyone.
We've got a couple of people in chat so far. We've got I saw that what about was about. Wolverine is here. G'day, Wolvo. And Power Up J-Bot. Welcome, Power
Whoopsie.
Up.
Sorry.
Joining us. Thanks for subbing to my channel the other day too. I appreciate it.
Aardvark is here too. Takumi is here.
John's here. And Case.
Fairlass is here.
Fairless Gaming. Getting them all. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a show. What have you guys been up to for the last few weeks? Anything exciting? Will, you been up to anything exciting?
No, just a lot of working in terrible conditions.
Mainly
for Frege.
That slave master.
Exactly.
He's enslaved you.
He hits me very hard.
Oh, well.
And
if he hit you gently, he didn't care. That's how you know that he cares. He puts the extra effort in.
Yeah, he comes in afterwards typically, and he puts his arm around me. He says, "I do it because I love you."
You get the aftercare. That's what's important.
Right. I'm teaching you a lesson,
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Excellent. What about you, Ellie? What have you been up to, Ellie?
Well, the WHAD show, indeed. Frege is still moving into his house, and he has a whole lot of stuff that he has to do that. Because much like Hocky, he has a very large family. So yeah, as soon as he's back, we'll be technically the full WHAD again. But right now we can be the WHAD. Allie, do you have one of those cartoon character wardrobes where every item of clothing you have is black? Yes.
I expected a no or a fuck you, but you get yes. Quite simply, yes.
Absolutely. I've actually said that before. Like, I'm not going to show you my closet. Well, it's closed anyway. But yeah, it's all black clothes, and then there's like a yellow shirt and a red dress.
Speaking of clothes, I've got a couple of my jackets dry cleaned the other day. It's the first time I've ever gotten anything dry cleaned. I was very excited to.
Did you like it?
It seems so like silly, but I'd never ever had it done, like getting any clothes dry cleaned before, and I'm just going, "Ooh, it was very exciting." So now,
was it Chinese laundry?
No, No, I
Not
was
here in
very
Australia.
disappointed it wasn't a Chinese laundry. So
No,
I was going to say first your suits, then your land.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
true.
the Chinese down there have the dollar stores, right?
Yeah, very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They kind of do. Most of them do.
There's whole suburbs that are, essentially little Chinatowns
Mm.
in Sydney. Not where I am at. Plenty of Asian groceries though. You Asian groceries where you're at, Hocky?
Not so much.
No, I
It's a
wouldn't have
country
thought so.
town where I am, so
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
And tonight, currently, Hockey has 13 children. So
Ask again in another 10 minutes. It'll change. So
yeah, ask again in a moment. Is that my Roman Reigns T-shirt? No. This shirt actually is from my friend who has a Christian goth industrial band.
Cool.
okay,
Which is an actual genre,
that will
and
make
it's
no sense to me.
fairly popular actually. Who knew?
So what's industrial? What would I don't know
Yeah.
what the term industrial is.
Like 9 Inch Nails.
Is it just a use of like synthesizers and machines? Is that really what makes it industrial, or is it an aesthetic?
It's has basically the sound has a lot of like machine sounds, and it's very like
Okay. Oh yeah. So
I don't
lot of
poundy.
drills and circular saws.
So you've not heard
It's
9 Inch.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So Christian
You've not heard 9 Inch Nails?
industrial.
Of course.
I don't
I've heard
listen
of
to
9 Inch Nails.
I don't. I haven't really. So
Wait, is that true? Is Evanescence really was a Christian band in the beginning?
Yeah.
was it really?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There you go.
Kind of like Creed. Yeah, they're called Angel Machine, and I've been friends with him a really long time. You should check them out because they're actually really good.
Shout out to Angel Machine.
Yeah, so I like to. He's indie. He's on an indie label. So
Good on him.
Cool. That's the way to go if you're
And-
going to be doing the
Okay.
music.
and I met.
I'm I'm an illiterate when it comes to different genres of music.
That's okay. I know you.
I've
You
heard the
don't
shit
listen.
sounds good. It sounds good.
You don't listen to singers though. So
Harry was a Christian rock singer as well. My goodness. Hello, Snorum. Hello, Badger. Oh, Badger. I haven't seen Badger for ages. Adam Campbell's
well,
here. Our Australian CG Santa Claus.
Shane's your center of attention friend that gets mad when you do something cooler than him. Case.
Well, Red Comics is here.
We're talking about Shane. Adam is here. CG Santa, welcome.
Oh, I just said that like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The show's so professional.
I'm behind. I'm behind in the chat. Yeah, metallic clanking. Yeah,
Okay.
industrial tool samples, Fear Factory. Let's see. The percussion sounds like anvils and metalwork. Yep.
I don't listen to any of these people, so
That's okay.
What do you listen to, Hocky?
me. It depends what mood I'm in. Well, we've done our favorite music things, but I always say that Weird Al's my favorite. So
He's good. He's good. And because he covers a whole bunch of genres, you get a bit of everything, don't you?
you get a bit of everything. But favorite band is Bare Naked Ladies. I really love The Cause. They used to be a favorite of mine, but they don't really do any music together anymore. Yeah.
I just love that that's your favorite band. That's nobody's favorite band but yours.
What, The Cause?
No, Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked Ladies is so good.
I know, but nobody knows that. It's so
I love
sweet.
Hocky's enthusiasm, isn't he?
I
Isn't he the best?
know.
Yeah,
It's the
I
best.
got to see them live when I came to America, and I was just going. Yeah. I dragged my friends along, and they like listened to music, and I'm just going, and they're going, yeah, it's all right.
They're accounting for taste, mate.
Yeah. But I was
okay.
pumped. I was going, yeah, Bare Naked Ladies are the best.
Nefarious wants to know who you are, Chemo.
Lower left, wouldn't that be me?
Oh,
You can't see. I look like a Goomba right now with my
Who's left?
wife beater.
What is a Goomba?
I don't know
Is
what
that
a
from-
Goomba
It is a-
Mario or
it is
something?
a-
Mario?
It's a complimentary word for Italian Americans.
Oh.
Oh. I don't think that he's Italian. I'm almost
I am.
positive.
I was going to say
you
you
are.
could pass for Italian, mate.
Oh.
If you're not, I would believe. If you told me you were, I'd believe it. And then you just
I
told
thought-
me
My
you were.
grandfather is from Northern Italy.
There you go.
America.
Oh, see, you
Very
would.
cool.
You go on the South American thing so much that I just thought it was that.
I mean, he immigrated to South America, and then the rest his genes got overtaken by Spanish ones.
Mm.
Strong genes.
I mean, so
He's
he's only
Italian.
1/4.
Hi,
Aardvark,
Bradley.
Aardvark, did you see them when they were the full band or the new band? Like, because they're down to four members now. They used to have 5. So I saw them when they got 4.
Do you like Silverchair hockey?
They're okay.
You have
I
to
don't.
say that, don't you? If you're Australian, you kind of have to say they're at least okay, even if you don't like
I
them.
actually like them more, their music more now than I did when they first came out, when they were all like
You
little
wait
snotty
till
teenagers.
tomorrow.
So if that's obligatory in a fractal way, do you also have to like Yahoo Serious as well if you're Australian?
Oh, it's not
They
even.
do.
That's not even up for debate. Everybody loves Yahoo Serious. Remember, it's a national treasure. Like, how's this even discussion?
So I looked up Yahoo Series the other day. I had to. I thought, oh, what's Yahoo Series been up to? Apparently, he's been evicted from his house because he wasn't paying rent. So
Really?
Classic Australian.
Because he was the
Was
next like big guy, next big national treasure to be imported to America.
Do you actually call us America?
America.
America.
More and more, if you're talking about Australians, or I don't know if you're talking about Italians, more and more Australians I'm hearing are taking on the British slang of Seppo from septic tank, yank septic tank.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it myself. I don't really like giving anybody shit, to be honest, but except Dean, but he doesn't count. Because he's not a boy.
Well, Red, what the
Dean's
heck?
easy to pick on.
He is. But he's got broad shoulders for such a tiny frame. It very really gets to him. Even at the time I accused him of being bi, and he just rolled with it.
Wow.
Well, truth hurts. So
So what are you drawing, Kemosabe? What is this?
I'm trying
Deathlock.
Yeah,
look,
my boy Deathlock.
I'm surrounded by writers, and look, one writer's doing an artist's job. So
he
Actually,
draws all the
just a
time.
writer. Yeah, I haven't done any draw streams for a while. I've just been absolutely just with all the mandates and stuff. I lost my job. The missus lost her job yesterday. It's pretty sad, to be honest. So we've been fighting to keep our heads above the water. Yeah, it's awful. So I'm really great for a chance to just draw and chill and hang out and talk and not think about that stuff too much.
yeah.
So this was I appreciated the invitation, Ali.
Tell
No,
us-
of course. Thank you
fun.
for helping out on such a short notice.
Anytime. I'm very flexible. Well, like metaphorically, like literally, I'm not flexible. I'm very stiff jointed, and I would crack if I try to pick a pencil up off the floor. I'm in very bad shape, but not from any illness or anything. I just don't take good care of myself.
Hello,
I keep saying I've got another 40 years in me, but I won't at this rate.
Well, do you know what you need to do?
Tell me what I need to do, Ali.
You should probably start eating better.
Is that a segue for something, or you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because actually, I like basically only eat whole foods and drink water. So,
I'm really bad at segueing.
no, that was good. That was good. I thought I'm like that sounds like the sort of segue Dean would have given me. So I thought I better just double check, because if you're going to give me dietary advice, I like feel free, but I'm pretty much already there. I got to start doing yoga or something, man. I'm just so inflexible. But when it comes to coming on shows, I'm very flexible. You can call me up in a moment's notice, and I will be there.
Fantastic.
I'll be there.
Especially for you guys.
So you need to start eating better. And American kids think that 40% of American kids think that hot dogs and bacon are plants.
I mean, in a
Plan.
perfect
So-
world, right? They're so good. I mean, that's terrible.
I mean, it
right?
doesn't surprise me, Ali,
No.
at all.
Well, it's not going to be long until they actually are, but no.
Wow.
American education, wonderful.
Bacon.
I mean,
really?
we're in a world where distinction is now a sin. So it would not surprise me if they didn't believe there was a difference between plants and animals and protein and fiber. So it's all just one blob to them, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Today we're a plant. Why not? I could be a girl or a boy. So, why not be a plant?
Why not be a plant?
That's right, it's not
Lee is
HTC.
dying. Back the company, men. Funerals are expensive.
They are. They are. But I mean, if there's anybody in the chat who hasn't, feel free to go have a look at the book and even just pick up the digital. At least you'll get, if you back the digital now, you'll have it in the next 24 hours.
Or at the very least, share it around because there's a really awesome trailer.
There is.
But I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting for the physical one. So
Yeah, no, that's fair, Deuce. Ellie, did you want to play the trailer?
Yeah. It's a pretty great trailer.
It's a pretty fucking great trailer.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Okay.
For-
I played
for
it on
no
Black Rose the
reason-
other day, and he's had wicked reverb, and everyone was saying this is a crime against Kemosabe,
Uh-oh.
justice for Kemosabe. It's a crime against this trailer because the sound was just so terrible. I'll find it on my YouTube and I'll send you the link.
Mm-hmm.
Badger, I don't know if you want to flirt with
I know
him
the
in chat.
voiceover.
You think? Yeah, she sounds familiar. I know.
It's kind of like Batman '89, where people were like buying bootlegs of the trailer. It's like I suspect people are buying bootlegs just of this trailer,
It's
just for that
possible.
voice.
Yeah. Those
It's
dulcet
absolutely
tones.
possible.
I am jealous though. I've been wanting to get like voice work for ages, and then Ellie doesn't even want it, and she gets it. Typical.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't want it? Of course I want it.
Oh, it's still
And
not
I've only gotten 2.
And nobody could mistake one for the other. They're quite clearly completely different characters and different contexts. And I don't know why anybody would think that one character might be the other. They're just...
Oh,
What happened to Chemo?
bye, Chemo.
Bye, Chemo.
Bread comes from plants, so bread must be a plant. Cows eat grass. While the grass is in the cow is a plant. QED, a hamburger, is a
Welcome
plant.
back to
Thanks.
the podcast.
I would never. I would never pick you.
Google kicked me because I was speaking truth from power, and they didn't like it. They censored me. It's not the first time. My first channel was erased from the history of the internet for speaking truth to power. Yeah,
existence.
And now they're trying to do the same thing to me. Justice for Chemo.
Can I do a
Send in the trucks.
Sasquatch
Send in the
voice?
trucks.
I don't know. What would a space Sasquatch sound like? You'd have to tell me what you want that to sound like, I guess.
Tell
Muffled?
me what you want. I think you're better off with Hocky. He's got that, like, get him to do like a really, because it's a male character. Get him to do like a really growly Aussie bogan.
Oh, shoot.
There
You
you
want
go.
Bogan, you want Bancroft though. Bancroft sounds like he's down Centrelink
What would-
lines every Wednesday.
You're putting Hockey out of a job.
Hockey's
sound like
got
you.
that warm fatherly voice. I want him to give me life advice. He doesn't need to, but I think I'd listen to it more
Listen,
if it came
son.
from him. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Come sit down on my knee, buddy.
It would sound like
love it.
Chewbacca. I can't do Chewbacca unless I'm sick.
There you go. Chewbacca unless you're sick. Get that link, Ellie. I'll send it in the private chat.
Hockey, do a monster voice in your didgeridoo and you're hired. Pull
You
it
got
up,
the Dbz
buddy.
there, mate?
The didge.
I haven't touched mine for a while, but I got one of those hold it out. Nice.
Oh, he's got one.
Yes.
Yeah. All Australians are issued one when they're old enough to vote.
Anyway,
That's true. I'm actually making my own one. I got a hollow tree sent down from Queensland by an Indigenous fella, and I've peeled all the bark off it and smoothed it back, and I'm going to paint my own designs on it and then treat it and seal it and everything. I just, again, try not to die, so I haven't had the time for it. But I will get back there because I miss playing the ditch. I haven't done it for a
There you
couple of
go.
years, and I'm out of control, out of practice.
Hockey, you're hired.
hey, woohoo!
This is how we make things happen, people. It's not a community; it's a network, and we're better off for it.
Didgeridoo live on stream and
All right.
Yeah.
We will share this awesome trailer.
Hails to the yes.
And you guys are going to be like, wow, what an awesome trailer.
No wonder it took Chemo 6 months to make, because all those pop effects were just like I had to learn how to do that.
Does didgeridoo mean wet fart? Probably.
oh my goodness.
All right. Ready for the awesomeness?
Ready for the hurricane.
I'm muting it because I don't like hearing my own voice, but I hope you guys like it.
They call me Boss. It's not my name, but it's what they call me. This is my team. Dewar, Abbott, Cinder, Gates, and Ramjet. They don't exist in any official capacity. Some people know them as the Company Men. They've been operating off the books in the Middle East for months, doing the jobs no one else can. They were searching for an underground terror cell that was planning to launch a major attack in the next 72 hours. An attack that would pull America into another war. But then they went dark. That was nearly 48 hours ago. I haven't heard from my team since. The CIA has issued a burn notice. The U.S. government no longer claims responsibility for the team or their actions. It's open season on my agents. They have to uncover a deep state conspiracy, stop a major terrorist threat that no one believes even exists, and clear their names in the next 24 hours, and there's nothing I can do to help them. People don't think of my team as heroes, but right now, they're risking everything to save countless lives. And if they fail, I don't know what any of us will do. More than ever, we need heroes. We need the Company Men.
Well, there you go.
Thanks for doing that, Ellie.
Awesome.
Yay!
Very good.
It's
I'm
a
very happy
super,
with how that came out.
yeah, it's a super great trailer.
So, Ali, now you just have to speak in echo every time you speak. So, I just want you to just echo every time you talk now.
Echo.
I got to thank Lord Finatra for doing the music on that. So he put those beats together for us.
He told me he
Nice.
didn't want people to know he did it, though.
Oh, well.
It wasn't Lord Finatra. It was Lord Finucane.
Finatra,
It was Lord M. Finatranu.
Mexican.
Yeah.
That's not actually, John, that's not my voiceover debut. I did the voice for Perfect 10 before then. It was a whole debacle.
A debacle.
Yeah,
Why was it
Ali
a
gets
debacle?
5 stars. Because.
Just because. I got some Deathlock action happening down in the corner here. So chat got any ideas what character I should draw next? I've got plenty of cards. See, in Australia, we're so poverty-stricken, we have to do sketch cards on lined paper. We don't even have blank paper. I've got like one blank card left, and I'm treating that stuff like it's angel's hair. Like that is the premium. I can't buy non-lined cards in Australia. I had to get them imported off Amazon.
Jeez.
And for a premium price, it's just...
I got some cards a little while ago to do some sketch cards, but they're kind of cream color. You can't see it on the screen, but they're actually a little bit cream colored. And I thought, it's a bit shame.
I sense a reenactment from that scene in American Psycho where he starts slipping these cards at each other across the table. And I see Kemosabe starting to sweat. He's like, it's a smooth surface. Oh my God, it's got a watermark.
Yep. I love it. I love that scene.
John, my voice acting career is come and gone in like 2 seconds. So there you go.
What?
Hired and fired straight away. No.
It's bone. Yes, it's a bone card.
Ali, can you say? But then I met Barnaby. You may be an in for Starlight Cats too. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say the whole thing. Oh. But then I met Barnaby.
Did you do that one?
She's a little girl, right? No.
That was a 5 or higher. So
no, I didn't do that one.
Stuff off higher.
You wish you had though.
I would have done it. I probably would have been cheaper.
Okay.
I get some stuff off fiver.
I want to. Let's. So we've heard Ali's version. I want to hear Will's, Chemo's, and I'll do mine. So
of what?
Why
bring
is
it back
Badger
up.
slitting his wrists when I say that?
There we go. So bring it back up. So we know what the thing is, but bring the KSSs back up. So, okay, Will, your turn.
Do I just say the line?
Yeah, just say the line.
Yeah.
But then I met Barnaby.
Yes.
You make it
was
sound
great.
like it's some sort of depressing like drama.
Well,
I don't know Barnaby from Adam. So
It's from
Oh.
I think it's from Shane Davis's book.
because I thought he was gonna try to grab my shit in the restroom or something. I don't know who he is. So
Okay, Chemo, it's your turn. Your turn to do the line.
all right. I want to do it in a really raw Australian accent, but I can't do that because I'm not that bogan. You get Bancroft in here. But then I met Barnaby.
Mm.
Well, I like how you went into the microphone to do it too.
Yeah.
we got three flavors thus far.
That's pretty good. I like it. Okay, I'll see if I can come up with something.
Thank you, Crazy Mad. Appreciate it.
Aww.
And then
Yay.
I met Barnaby.
Did not see that one. That was out of left field.
Anyway, there we go.
Adam could do it like Steve Irwin or Santa.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Adam that suggested I draw Blade a minute ago. Yeah,
Look at
I'll
this
draw
little
Blade
bastard.
while we're talking.
Oh, you can do Blade? Very good.
Yeah.
This is after he didn't pay his taxes.
Somebody was saying that Hocky looks slimmer.
Yeah, man, he does. He looks like he's lost a little bit of weight. You working out, Hop?
Not really.
I think
don't eat.
I think it's because of the 2 days where you did the lemon juice diet with your wife.
Lemonade diet. Yeah, I dropped 2 kilos in a day because of that
For real?
stupid thing. Yeah, I think it was all just fluids. I don't know what it was. I'm just going, nah, this is ridiculous.
Well, at least you
however-
don't look like this.
Oh, we're waiting for the segue. I love it.
I mean, isn't that what modern men look like?
It
That
takes
was
dedication to
me.
reach that point.
That was me before I started the lemonade diet.
So how did you get my photos?
That's it. I know. I
Fat
love the glasses.
Spider-Man,
The
Fat
glasses look like
Spider-Man.
The glasses kind of look like they're shaped in the same way that his eyes are as well.
Oh, it's aardvark.
It's the kind of commitment. Like he's really committed to the bit. He's like,
Yeah.
no, fuck it. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing the whole thing. I'm getting red Spider-Man shoes.
Jason Black wants you to say, "Tie me kangaroo down, sport."
Does he want me to say it or does he want me to sing it?
Or sing it.
Because
I don't know.
I haven't got a.
Should we all say it?
Do you all know the song?
I didn't even know. We don't even know what you're talking about.
Thank
I
you.
haven't got
He's got the
wobble board.
back.
I've
There we
never
go.
got a wobble board for
We got a
you.
wobble.
So I don't think I could say that straight. I think I need an Australian accent to say that.
Ali's just like, why do I let these Australians on my show? What is this? What's
Toy-
a wobble board?
Here, I'll try it in my poor Australian voice that I'm trying to do. Toy me kangaroo down, sport.
I love it. It's so good.
Did I do it? No, I said the R too hard. Okay, I'll try again. Toy me kangaroo down, spot.
That's true. We don't really have strong arms,
Spot.
do we?
I said spot. That's
too
not it,
far
is
off.
it?
Sport. S-P-A-W-T. Sport.
Sport.
Sport. There you go.
Toy me kangaroo down, spot.
We were English more
I
recently than you
sound
guys
so
were.
stupid.
Take the koala back, Jack.
Jack.
Take that koala back.
Aardvark wants you to draw
Lives out on
Piccolo.
the track, Jack, so take my koala back all together now. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Hocky knows it.
Oh. Why would you tie a kangaroo down?
You seen those things? They're jacked. They will mess you up.
Spider
They're gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah, well, I don't get near him. I'm just saying. I see him out at the farm. He's walking out of the direction.
Spider-Man, the golden years. This was from the weird Spider-Verse version where he decided to eat a lot of soy or something. Hocky does not have 42 kids. I'm freaking telling you. He has
43.
85.
Oh my god.
He has as many kids as I say he has.
That grew quickly. Oh,
Okay,
nice.
past Master Dan. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give 'em a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every bow you throw will make me rich.
Like and subscribe
There
for
stands me
coconuts.
wife, me idol of me life, singing roll a bowl a penny a pinch.
I thought you were just going to do the bit from Lion King that everybody knew, but you just kept going
Sing
and going.
it, roll a
kept
bowl,
going.
bowl, a penny a
Well done.
pinch. Sing and roll
Well
a bowl,
done.
a bowl, a penny a pinch.
Well done. You can stop now.
Roll a bowl, a bowl.
Ellie apparently knows that song. So
I do, because I taught it to my kid.
very good.
No, just Kemosabe. He sounds just like Rolf Harris when Rolf does the quotes. Okay.
That's not an association I want, Jason.
Sorry, we did it, all of us, though. So, where's his belt? He can't wear a belt.
I think about Blade. Blade's got a belt. Spider-Man there doesn't have a belt.
Spider-Man doesn't have a belt.
Soiderman. Lol.
Bam.
Whack musical.
He does have Homer Simpson's body type. Like that's like a cartoon character come to life. Like what inspires someone to do that?
I don't know. It's like when really fat chicks wear leggings as pants.
Yeah.
That makes me insane. I'm like, what are you doing?
Why
Those
you
are not
highlighted
pants.
this?
Why do you want me to see this?
You should be wanting to hide this. Like you know,
Feel shame.
you should feel bad about this. Whoever
Please.
told you not to feel bad about this lied to you. I don't know what their agenda was. I don't know why they would do that, but that's what's happening here.
Please start feeling shame. Like, I beg you. I'm sorry.
Chemo, your next drawing's
There.
going to be that Spider-Man, just to let you know.
I'd
His
like threatening
belt-
physical violence if I don't draw Piccolo at some point.
His belt
I think
is
it-
around some poor guy's neck after it is flunge off from the pressure. Flunge.
What's flunging?
I don't know. It
Is that
just
some
says
sort of
like
like?
squanching, but when you
Flunge.
do it with a partner.
Oh, okay. That's what happened to David Carradine.
Yeah.
is it like spelunking but shorter? I don't know.
Whatever you want it to be, Ali.
I'll just wait till words are actually real words. And
Oh, that's
You'll be waiting a long time, brother.
that's Rich saying that as an Australian.
Australian.
You guys make
Get
up
a
your
brew,
words.
yobbo.
Yeah, but if we all agree they mean something, then they're real words. That's how it works.
So I see Chemo is doing the Cubert blade.
I don't know. He's just showing up. That's it. I
What?
quit.
No, I thought this was.
I'm
I
not
thought the whole
drawing
point was this
anymore.
like
Plug
an,
yours
I thought it was an artist stream where people come on and talk about their influences and their training and why they draw and what they draw and that sort of stuff. And I'm happy to hang out with you guys anytime because I love you all. But Will, I don't really know you that much, but you seem like a cool dude. But I love Hocky and Ali, so I'll come on anytime.
Thank you.
So I thought I was supposed to be on
Will loves us, so
here by the transient factor. I'm good with that.
Billy Power Max. Hello.
How do you
Hello.
equate this as the Joe Kubert? Is it to do with the costume or the hairstyle?
I think it's Adam Kubert. It's the
Yeah.
it's the general kind of blocky look of him.
Mhm.
It was that Midnight Suns Ghost Rider that they did. Remember
Oh, I love that. I love the whole midnight
with
Suns
Johnny
run.
Blaze?
Yeah, Spirits of Vengeance before that.
Yeah,
Great
that
stuff.
one.
Yeah,
You
It
guys-
was that
the,
one. That's
Hellfire shotgun.
Do you guys want to see something else that is from hell?
yes, please. Oh, okay. The machines.
That's not even Uncanny Valley. That's just uncanny.
It's awful.
That's
think
terrifying.
that-
It looks like those. You guys seen Total Recall? Schwarzenegger. You know the Johnny Cage.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like here we are, 30-something years later, and it's still doing Johnny Cab level. Like that does no one's getting fooled by that. I remember the old first Terminator movie, and they're like, oh, the T-600s, had rubber skin, so we could spot them easily. This is that sort of shit. You start walking down the street,
Yeah.
like, where's the camera? That's not even close to being
Yep.
human. Be ashamed.
Just look for the.
I think this person
Look at
served me at
Terminators.
Woolies the other day.
It's horrifying. It's some of the worst. Like, it's just terrifying.
I feel bad because they put effort into it, and assumably, and this is what they get. And it's just not good. I feel like
Like-
people's
Why bother?
embarrassment.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so Disney has animatronics that are so advanced they freak people out because they're so realistic.
Mhm.
And I think this was made at MIT and it's just scary. Like there's an animatronic in one of the Avatar rides at Disney World, and it's so realistic that people don't want to go on the ride. Like I saw it, and the only thing that kept me from freaking out was by staring at its toe, and they even have like its toes move. Like it's very uncomfortable to look at, and even that animatronic is better than whatever this is.
Yeah.
So they're not even doing the Westworld thing with the hands. You got to have some sort of sign that it's an animatronic and that it's not real, something to let it stand out. You know, in Westworld, the movie anyway, I've never seen the series. In the movie, they say they can get everything right, but the hands, they've still got very robotic-looking hands.
No, every like, I was really glad that you glide past it fairly quickly, because it's like a live, a real life, replica or whatever of what one of the Avatar aliens would look like.
Oh, that does sound terrifying.
And she's just sitting there, like her legs crossed, like being, peaceful or whatever, but she's moving, and it's so smooth and real that it's like horrifying. I'm like, this is scarier than anything that I have seen in like the Haunted Mansion. Like, it's so uncomfortable. I wrote it once and I was like, never again.
It's not something that is a like really amazing brand new opinion nobody else has had. Anybody else watch that movie and just like going for the humans the whole time?
Which movie?
Avatar.
Oh.
What about it?
Well, when I was watching it the whole time through, I was just like, how are the humans the bad guys in this? Like, I know, like, environmentally, World Tree and all that sort of stuff, like, it's set up for that, but I couldn't empathize with the Na'vi, and the whole time that Colonel Quaritch dude is just, like, kicking open doors and running out into toxic environments by holding his breath. I'm like, he's a bad motherfucker. Like, I want to be him when I grow up. How are these the bad guys? The humans are awesome. And, I don't know, like, the whole movie was set up one particular way, and everybody I've talked to sort of in my demographics, like, yeah, man, I was going for the humans the whole time. Should wipe those blue bastards out.
It's kind of like me and the Matrix sequels. I wanted the machines to kill them all.
Yeah.
I wanted them all dead. And as soon as they had that rave scene, I'm like, I think it's a good idea, to wipe them out.
I think I was just excited to see another Australian actor in the movie. That's all.
I don't think he's done much since then. I thought he was going to be. He's going to be all that, I think
he does like TV movies and like crime dramas.
I enjoyed Bright. So
was he in Bright?
Was that the same?
Oh, Bright?
No, that's McKinnon. No, that's wasn't it Sam Worthington in Avatar and Joel McKinnon in Bright? You were talking about with Will Smith, and it's the
work.
Maybe it was a different actor.
Yeah, I think it's
Kemosabe. Jason wants you to say something again.
Okay, Jason.
What's something again?
I'm gonna have to set up like a StreamYard or Streamlab where eventually you can have to pay my guests to say shit. Like, it's getting ridiculous.
Pull your guests out this way.
He wants you to say, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate."
Do you want me to say it or do you want me to sing it?
I don't know.
Y'all say it?
He says say.
Okay. Watch my wallabies feed, mate.
What? Why does he want you to do that? The New Zealand accent's profoundly weirder.
No, there's a
Hocky
called.
Yo.
What about you?
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Watch me wallabies feed, mate.
You say it like a commercial.
Watch me.
There's too much music in your guys' accent.
Wallabies feed.
This coming from half Italian, half South American. Come on.
Exactly.
Aardvark had no emotion watching Avatar.
Watch me wallabies feed, mate.
The best part of Avatar is actually the other Avatar ride at Disney. There's a ride where you are riding those banshee things, those like dragon things that they ride.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It is so freaking cool. I can't even describe. Like,
you had to plug your hair in to get it to work?
No, but they like when you walk in, they give you an avatar. Like, they take your face and like make you one.
Ooh.
And then you, it's cool. And then you walk in and you sit on this like thing that kind of is like a motorcycle. But it like you can feel it like breathing, like and moving. Like it's wicked cool. And then in front of you, like you put on the 3D glasses, and then in front of you the screen's like right here. And you're just flying, and there's air and like oh my god, it is so freaking fun. Like, you could just ride that over and over again.
I guess we know we'll get Natalie for her birthday.
Are we,
No, I don't. No, I'm not
when I
going back
come
to
over, are we
Disney
gonna go?
until I'm not going back to Disney until they get their shit together. Like,
Okay.
fuck Disney.
Soon
Yeah.
never.
I was gonna say, well, you know, are we gonna go when I come over? But obviously not. So,
Oh, Snuggy's here. Hey, Snuggy. What's
Hello,
up?
Snuggy.
Snorrum is here as well. Hello, Snorrum.
hello, Snorri.
Gosh, my chat's so talkative tonight.
It is fantastic.
Does Will have
Yeah, maybe that was a furry
Keanu Reeves
pre-programming.
jealousy? No,
No.
Will's not jealous of someone who's
Neo's
like
jealous
some
of
rich
Will.
guy. I mean, as nice as Keanu Reeves is, like Will knows who he is, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And he might be in pain, but he's still awesome.
Yeah.
Are you in pain? Are you still in pain?
Extraordinary amounts of pain.
Oh my
Guardian
god!
Leviosa.
Everybody clap for Will because he's being such a good sport and in such a good mood despite being in pain. So I appreciate that.
And I haven't taken an oxy yet.
Yet.
Aardvark, my experience living in the US is that any of us with accents are performing monkeys. No, I will not say Wingardium Leviosa.
Guardian Leviosa.
I don't think I've ever asked you to say that. That's not what I would want you to say anyway. I would want you to say like, "Don't lie to me." Like that's what I would want you to say.
No, she's not here, Snorum. I can't beat her yet. She doesn't live with me yet.
Oh boy, what?
We're only engaged. When we're married, then I'll be able to, lay it on.
Aardvark said the best part of Avatar is the end when I got to walk out of the cinema.
I was pretty disappointed with it. I actually went to see it as part of a double date. A friend of mine asked this chick out, but he's too awkward to go on the date himself. So he hassled me and my wife to going with the two of them. It's just bad vibe, the whole thing.
That happened to me with Brokeback Mountain.
Well, if ever there's a movie for that, that'd be it.
What is Will in pain from? Because he works too hard, buddy.
I feel like I got stabbed through the heart, and it popped out the other side.
Oh, I never thought I'd hear someone trying to promote the idea of publicly riding a Sibian while wearing a VR headset.
I think I know what that is.
Dizzy, what? What the heck are you talking about, Takumi?
I don't think you want. Do you want us to elaborate?
Don't Google that word.
Yes, Google it.
Okay.
And you'll see what comes up.
Or maybe Google that word.
Or Howard Stern. You could.
Yeah.
I don't trust
That's
anyone
how I
anymore
learned.
who
That's how
I don't
learned
trust
that
anyone
one.
anymore who tells me to Google something because it's like 100% of the time terrible.
Well, I told you not to. So.
I'm not. Just no, you don't. I'm not researching any of it.
Yeah,
Right,
I was
that's
team
what-
military as well in Avatar, guys. It's kind of like that Rooney guy in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He was a fine public servant, and that cocksucker wasn't going to school.
There's rules for a reason. I don't believe that anymore.
Yeah, he was enforcing the rules. And this little bastard was flaunting it. And he can't have his authority drained off by that little shit.
He was just doing his job.
Exactly.
Anybody got a suggestion for the next character? I think I'm finished on this blade. Anybody got another
Yeah, I did.
character they want me to draw?
What?
Fat
It's
Spot.
very expensive.
Would you guys stop making me look up sex toys, you fucking weirdos?
I didn't.
Allie-
I told you not to.
I've seen Goatsy, Jason. I've been on the internet for like 15 years.
Minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Piccolo. Aardvark says Piccolo.
Is that even how you spell Piccolo? Isn't it double C?
I don't know. I hate that show. Look at Chemo Goat. Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, man.
Hire him. He's fast. Give him money. He's fast. I don't know if you're open for things, but since you said that you neither of you have jobs, I'm going to assume you're open for as many commissions as possible.
Yeah, if people want that sort of thing. I picked up a writing job the other day. I might have picked up a couple of editing jobs today. So, but I'm happy to draw something if somebody wants something drawn. I've Dean and
I picked up the washing.
I haven't even done that.
Hockey is open for commissions as well as for everyone.
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
rubbish.
pimp out all of my friends here. Will is
Yeah, that's
also
how you do
open
it.
for commissions, aren't you, Will?
Huh?
Will is actually, you don't know this because he hasn't put anything out there for some reason, but he's actually a super good writer.
Somewhat.
No,
I can
don't.
detail your cars too. So if you guys want that done, I'm open for business.
I can
He'll
keep your car.
downplay because he's like he's like humble or whatever. But I hate reading scripts, and I found reading his scripts an absolute joy, even when they disturbed me. So
There you go. Was it a comic script or was it a book script?
shows like movies and shows.
Oh,
I
right, cool.
I haven't read any of his comic scripts. Have
Yeah,
I?
you did. You read the stuff for Black Flag.
Oh yeah, but I didn't read like the whole thing. I just read for that one part. didn't
Okay.
read the
You read for the 0.5 stuff.
Yeah. And is that the name of the one that you had me write something for?
He said it's
Yeah, the bubble and spot one. Like I needed a
Okay.
song, and Allie
Yeah.
donated a lovely, lovely lament for it.
Well, you asked very nicely.
Exactly.
Jeez, where were you guys when I was looking for artists? They were still here.
Paying a Brazilian to draw my comic for me.
Well, hire Hockey, CG
Based in
Santa.
Brazil.
You know what? Like the South American artists are sort of like Ukrainian women. They're kind of hip to the scam now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like of the Americans coming over and trying to get a wife, and like bullshit. I'm gonna tell my what is it? My Adidas tracksuit wearing boyfriend what's going on here. We're gonna take you to the cleaners.
Uh-huh. You play it smart now.
You know?
The
Yeah,
advantage is
it's like in
gone.
Brazil. Like these Americans and their comics, they're taking us for a ride.
Don't go see Goatsy, please. Don't look it up. Also, don't look up Aaron Carter's OnlyFans. Okay?
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter or Aaron Carter?
I don't know.
Who's he drawing now? Is that
You
that
guys
a Dragon
said
Ball
the
Z
same
character?
thing.
Yeah, it's Piccolo.
Yeah,
Ali, can you
Piccolo.
say the name Aaron and then can you say the name Aaron?
Aaron Carter.
Which one was that? Aaron or Aaron?
Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Aaron.
What,
I
don't know
You
what's
want to go
wrong
to
with-
war, Blackie? Because I'm for real.
I've told you
Malaki?
Valerian
before.
Carter.
Aaron Carter, you know who the Backstreet Boys are.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Yes,
No,
you
but-
do, Will. I know
I
you
don't
have
know
to.
what she's saying either.
You're not allowed to like the Backstreet Boys because you're besties with Frege, and he hates the Backstreet Boys because he
No,
loves.
he did. He did some music videos for them, so it might have been a conflict of interest.
He got mad when I said I liked them. He
Well,
was
because
like,
he's homies with that dude with the dreads.
yeah. Except, well, I don't. Does he still have dreads? I don't know. Either way, they were in a movie together. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys came together and they made an awesome sci-fi movie. It's
Awesome.
so good.
Is it
What
like
movie?
Tommy?
It's called Dead 7, and it's like all the boy bands, but they're cowboys in the Wild West fighting zombies.
With Justin in it?
No, not Justin. I think
So
it's
of course. So it wasn't. It
JC.
was complete.
Hi, Anthony.
It was JC, and then like 3 of the Backstreet Boys, and then some member of 98 Degrees and something else. Like, but it's so good. It's actually surprisingly really, really good. Like, and I'm saying that not even just as a fan of Backstreet Boys. Like, it's actually really good.
So
Anthony
tune in for the watch
Perron.
along. We'll link you to Allie's Discord, and you can watch along with her.
I watched
Maybe-
Tommy.
maybe
Now
someday.
you're going to make me watch this.
I'm not gonna make you watch anything. Not anymore. Not when you like hurt my feelings from hating it so much. Can you call them boy bands anymore? They do. They call
No.
themselves boy bands.
Ali,
They're
can you just-
catamite bands.
They don't
Can you
all
ju-
end
Can you just say Aaron?
Aaron.
Can you say Aaron?
Hey, what up, Matt Barr? Matt Barr.
Why do you
Hey,
have
Matt.
to say that word? It always makes me sad when you say it, Will.
What? Matt Barr? Matt Barr.
No.
Which one?
G'day, Matt.
Middle-aged man bands.
Oh,
Hey, Matt
you talking
Barr.
about- are you talking about
chatting to Matt-
catamites?
I was chatting to Matt earlier today.
This
What
Gemini
is
man
with
is
goth girls and their love
people.
of boy bands? Shut up, Takame. That's what.
Uh,
I just got my copy of the
I have
Embrace
noticed
come
that.
through in the mail, but I can't get this bloody Gemini mailer open. These things are serious.
Look,
I have
love
noticed that goth chicks do like boy bands. It's really odd.
I love Backstreet Boys so much that I have
Boys.
Millennium on
All right.
vinyl. Okay, and I listen to it often,
Can
loudly.
you sing a song for us?
What? Why would I do that?
Hocky can sing I Bought It Off eBay to the sound.
There we go.
Hey, what up, Anthony Perone? I was waiting for you
Pink
to come in.
bathrobe, a rare mint snow
No,
globe,
globe,
a Smurf TV tray.
I love that. I love that. That's
That's a
one
good
of my
one.
favorite music.
There's a lag, so we're all at different.
Yeah.
No, we're all out
Tell
of
me
sync.
why.
We're not in sync.
Classic dad joke.
That was
you.
good. Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
That is all. See you all next time. It's been fun. Bye.
It won't get better than that. Goth girls make sense now. Hello there, William Perdomo III.
What up, Anthony
I hope
Perone?
all is well with you and yours. Perrone. Gotta say it right.
He didn't say something disgusting to me. I'm quite unsettled by that.
I don't know who Barry Manilow is.
You know who Barry Manilow is. He sings Mandy.
Mandy?
Oh,
Mandy.
Mandy.
You came and you gave without taking.
Without taking.
And I'll always remember you, Mandy. Come on, you know Mandy. Everybody knows Mandy.
I think
Ellie, get off
David.
my show if you don't know
I think David Boreanaz sang that in Angel.
Mandy. Yes. How do you say that guy's name?
David Boreanaz.
Now my body's starting to warm up.
I'm not obsessed with all boy bands. There are no bare naked ladies. No, they're not. But they do.
Because I'm so
They
goth.
do actually write and perform
I
their own instruments and songs sometimes. Allie, wait. Allie, is that your Backstreet Boys LP, or does it belong to somebody in the chat? It's mine. Is Kemosabe actually Frege? No.
Is Mike Oden actually Dean?
40 to 50-year-olds are obsessed with glam bands, and over 60 are obsessed with the fucking Beatles. It's weird as shit. Well, no, because that was what was popular. How's it weird?
The people are really obsessed with the Beatles, though. Do you say a bad word against the Beatles, people go hard at you.
The only thing that I really have to say is I don't like Imagine. It's one of the worst fucking songs ever written, ever.
It's evil.
And
It is evil.
it's super commie.
Yes.
And John wasn't even the most talented of the Beatles.
Preach.
And also, not every one of their songs is great.
I thought he was talented. He tried to catch a bullet with his teeth.
They're talking about Copacabana there. When I stayed in New York, just on the corner to where the hotel was, there was a place called Copacabana. I think it was a nightclub above a pizza shop. I never went in, though.
Below
But
another
I just kept
pizza
saying
shop.
every time I saw it, it kept saying, "Oh, Copacabana."
I don't know what that is.
You were in New York?
I was in New York, yeah.
Glam.
8 years ago now.
And nobody told me.
Glam bands, I'm team grunge. Yeah. But grunge actually ruined rock. Like, I love grunge too, but it was the end of rock.
Yeah.
This might be a good segue. One of my questions I was going to ask is, what is your favorite genre of music? So let's go with that then. See, we're talking about music today.
Nice segue.
What is
Maxwell Silverhammer is a good song. Really quick, before everybody says their thing, I'm writing, or I put, it's on the side right now, but I started writing something that will become a comic that is a zombie comic. And my main character's name is Maxwell, and I named all of my characters after Beatles songs, but like the more obscure ones, not like Lucy or anything. Like, I don't know. I was really excited about it. So anyway, everybody, what's your favorite genre? Will's not a New
Yorker. Genre of music. Like Ali always forgets me, so I'm going to go first. I'll say pop rock. So I actually like pop rock.
Can you give an example of what you think pop rock is?
Oh, that's what I would class Bare Naked Ladies as a pop rock band. So.
Oh, okay.
So they kind of have
called,
that poppy sound, but they've got like electric guitars and.
I called them rap rock when I was younger because they go so fast. Like, because they are like rapping in their song. It's like white people rap rock. I don't know.
Sounds like what
Grunge didn't end rock. It was just at the end. Maybe prog. It looks progressive. Shut up. Nobody likes progressive.
Pop rock for me. What about you, Will? What's your favorite genre of music?
It's funny. You got to pick something. A subject that I'm completely illiterate. On. Like I have no idea. Like whatever sounds good is good. You know.
No, what Will listens to is basically just soundtracks.
Yeah. Mostly scores.
And when you're a writer,
like
you
classical
don't want
sounding stuff, though. I imagine.
Yeah, but it's more. It's like more exciting though. Like sit down and listen to a whole score of a movie, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Orchestral.
Yeah, Dead Man's Chest is great. That's a great score.
Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean scores are awesome.
Yeah, so orchestral. You like?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one I liked a lot recently. I mean, not the parts that Ali hates of this track. There's bits of this score that are very good, which is Dune. I know it's Ali's going to say she hates that tribal shit that's on there. I'm talking about like the Atreides stuff, the Sardaukar stuff.
No, it's true.
I mean?
Everything else on there was great, but the like I was like,
yeah, I know. I hate that too. It's very intrusive.
I want to carve my ears out. Like, why did you do this? It's like the whole movie is super quiet and intense, and then all of a sudden they're shrieking. Like, it's just, I hate it.
Anything Indiana Jones soundtrack, but anything that's John Williams. So.
John Williams isn't up there with me. I mean,
he is my favorite.
I guess I'd say I'm more of a Hans Zimmer guy. Hans Zimmer. I find myself going through his stuff mostly. I
made Will a playlist that had a bunch of stuff because I was like, I want you to hear stuff, so I made him a little playlist.
Yeah, she put some Interview with the Vampire on there. I forgot who did. What is his name? He did like the third Batman movie. He did a lot of stuff in the '90s. I can't remember his name. Who did the Elliot Goldenthal? Did the Interview with the Vampire. Very good score.
I'll share that playlist for people.
That's awesome.
What the heck?
The KSSS there, the original Dune soundtrack, the Toto one is great too. That one's actually, I think that movie is superior to the new one in a lot of ways, especially in production design and costuming.
So
I think the original Dune just kicks its ass in that aspect.
Agrotech, Combi Christ, Slick Idiot, Skinny Puppy. Yeah, Skinny Puppy, okay.
KSS often confuse Hans Zimmer from the bad guy.
Like they're all Euro trash, they all mix together.
Good work. Kemo, what's your genre?
If you're going to go orchestral, I'd be saying Philip Glass. But if you're talking about genres in general, I really like cowboy songs, like Marty Robbins' House. It very specifically tells a story. It introduces, something like Big Iron or The Pride and the Badge, where it's not just a song. It's almost like a cautionary tale. It's like, here's this cowboy, rides into town, some guy gets in his face, it's a showdown. They slap leather, the bullets spoke the words they didn't say. Like, it's all very much a narrative, and it tells a story within that narrative. He's got some great ones. There's one called Tall Handsome Stranger. It's about a tall handsome stranger that rode into town with fire in his eyes burning red as sundown. His boots were all dusty, his coat open wide, 6 ways of dying hung low at his side. It's almost like a poem, but he sings it. And the conceit of that song is when he's the marshal of the town, and the tall handsome stranger wants to kill him. says, my notch is already carved on his gun, and it's a showdown in the street, and he kills the dude, and he says he must have forgotten. This man is my brother, born an outlaw. He must have forgotten I taught him to draw. So he had to end up killing his own brother, the tall, handsome stranger who was handsome because they looked alike because they were brothers. And he talks about how the mother will cry when she hears this tale. So it's a whole story in like less than 2 minutes. And it's got like Mexican horns and mariachi guitar in the background and stuff. It's just, I love Marty Robbins stuff. All of his cowboy stuff. That's definitely my favorite genre.
Desperado has a really good soundtrack too.
Yes, it does. I've got the Desperado soundtrack. It's excellent.
Yeah, I got a copy too.
Will can sing the song.
I did memorize that song.
The mariachi song from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I promise. He's not going to do it on here, but
I'm not doing it. No.
I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. No one's going to make me do it. Screw you guys. I'm out of here.
But he can.
I'm out of here.
I believe you.
What is Ellie?
Wild
your
West.
genre? I just like saying genre.
Well, I'm not sure if I can call it a genre. Mostly what I gravitate to usually was in the 90s and early 2000s. They called it alt rock.
Okay.
You couldn't just say rap, Ali. You couldn't just say rap and answer the question. We can move on. You had to make it this whole thing. Tell us about alt rock, Ali.
You guys talked all sorts of stuff about just stuff. Like, sorry, I'm a woman. I'm not allowed to talk about music either. Fuck off.
Hey, you set the rules.
No, men set the rules and allow women to follow them. Will and I have talked about this. in probably too much or not enough. Whatever he wants. Anyway.
Actually, I think the first conversation I had with Allie was over that subject.
Yep.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Anyway. So, like Candlebox, Collective Soul, Pearl Jam, not so much into Nirvana anymore. Tool, A Perfect Circle, even though that's like harder kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. They called it alt rock, but I don't know if they still call it that because now they play that stuff on classic rock stations, which is very weird to me. I'm just like, how is this stuff that was like 25 plus years later after classic rock? How is that also included in classic rock? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Because you got old, Ellie. It happens to all of us.
Well, it's not that it makes me feel old because I don't care. Like, I'm comfortable with my age. It just doesn't make sense to me that like you could group those two things together. It's just too much time. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. 90s alt rock alley. Yeah. I don't know. But I like a lot of stuff, but mostly that's what I gravitate to.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of different things. So
Forever 42. I'm 34, thank you.
I don't know if it's the same in America.
Kemo's 40.
I am 40. When you go into the shops here, Coles or Woolies, Hocky might get this. They'll be playing, they play music over the speakers, and it's music from a very specific era of time. So all the music that was popular when I was in high school is now played over the speakers in Coles and Woolworths because I'm the demographic of people that goes in to do the shopping for the family. So, do you find that some sort of thing? You go into the shops and you're like, oh, this is a great playlist. This is all the songs that were banging when I was a kid. Oh, I'm old.
In Publix, I hear Backstreet Boys a lot. I don't know why. Like when I go to specifically Publix, and whenever that's on, I'm like, you know what? I don't even care, and I sing it out loud and I dance as I shop. I'm just like, I don't care. I'll be that goth chick singing in Backstreet Boys. Crash Test Dummies. Oh God, I hate that song.
Dancing down the aisle. Yeah.
Like the Weird Al version.
Yeah. Well, almost anything Weird Al is good.
Yeah, that's true. It's almost a gimme, isn't it? Do you like this song? No, but I like the Weird Al. Yes, you and everybody else. You're not impressed with me.
Apparently, Aardvark's favorite band is REM, and I didn't know anyone's favorite band could be REM. So, congrats for you.
He's an enigma. That guy.
His dog, is my dog in here? I don't know. No, my dog's not in here.
Sometime.
See, he's so quiet. I don't even know when he's in here. 34 and up. Until now, I thought you were 24. Yeah, I get that a lot. I mean, good genetics combined with I know how to take care of my face. So.
I mean, I just turned 40, so we're all in the 40s club.
Muzak. Chemo's 40. How fast did he talk when he was 20?
I've only gotten better with age, my friend.
He did. If he shaved his beard off, he probably would look 20.
I do.
Oh my god, that was funny, Hocky. You're so random.
I just grew into my face.
Yeah.
Well,
I was born
Will,
with this
you,
big ass Mr. Roper head.
you look like a grown up though. Like you straight up, like you and Hocky, you both look like adults. Like
Is that
I don't
good?
look like an adult. Yeah, it's good. I don't look like an adult. I've straight up been turned like I
failed.
what is it?
That's it. Guys, coming off.
Not audition. I interviewed for a job at a spa, and it was weird because they were like, "You can't work here because you just seem too young." And I was like, "Isn't that good? Like for a spa? Like."
You can even use that for hype. You're like, you don't believe how bad I looked when I first come in here. But thanks to the rejuvenating effects of Expert Spa.
I'm actually 75 years old. Like,
right. Will, you don't have to give away your age, but are you under 40?
No, I just turned 40.
Yeah.
I'm the old person on the channel. Jesus.
Like what is it? A week ago, I turned 40.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Thank you. Now, if you can see this, I do look like Mr. Roper. See, look at that. Look at that big old peanut head I have right there.
Look at him, he's so cute.
See, so I grew into my own face. It took 40 years, but I made it there. So
Hocky's
Mr. Roper.
taking off the bow tie.
Let's get serious.
Allie taking the vampire gimmick to
Have
the
you noticed that?
I don't have a vampire gimmick. I've never. Well, okay, I did it
Mr.
one
Brown.
time. I did it one time.
Can you do the vampire gimmick again?
I can. I have the fangs and stuff, but like, why?
Because don't you have like a drinking blood video on your channel somewhere?
Yeah, I do. That's the one time I'm talking about. Like, it's the one time I did it on
So
video.
okay, I know this is sort of a boomer thing, but Mr. Roper was the character in Three's Company that replaced Mr. Farley. Okay, who was a landlord who thought that it was fishy that a man would live with, was it 2 women or 3 women? Was it 3 women? Oh, 2 women. Yes. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm lost too. I have no idea. We didn't.
there was a
Must be an
show
American thing.
it was called Three's Company. I'm one with John Ritter.
We didn't.
Who's John
get it.
Ritter?
Okay, the son of a bitch.
John Ritter was in Stephen King's It.
Yeah.
That's like where most people would know him from.
Is he like a new author or something? He just hit the scene recently. I can't say I've come across his.
Steven.
No, he checked out a long time ago.
He did. He went full SJW.
Yeah, no.
He
got
stopped
hit by a
being
car and
good.
died.
But if you look at his older stuff, it was always there. It was
He
always
stopped
there.
being good when he stopped doing cocaine. Quite honestly. And it wasn't even like it was good. He was just really fast, and nobody had seen anything like that before. But it was cocaine.
Cocaine running around in my brain.
I think one of the things he does best is how he portrays relationships between men and women. He portrays them as really, not that it's one size fits all, but he portrays the bad side of it, like the uncomfortable, rough, messy side. He does it really accurately. How I think it would be. I think he's got a real finger on the pulse when it comes to, well, he used to, a real finger on the pulse when it comes to the human condition. Now he's a elitist millionaire that wants to tell me how to vote.
John
But
Ritter
back in
is
the
not
day-
Bad Santa. That's a
Isn't
different
that
guy.
He was
Billy
in
Bob-
Bad Santa.
Oh, okay. But he wasn't the Bad Santa.
That's Billy Bob Thornton.
No,
isn't it?
he was the manager of the mall who
Billy
was
Bob.
suspicious of their shtick. Him
I
and the
haven't
black
seen-
midget.
Oh my
Excuse me,
God.
little person.
Allergies.
Was John rid of that guy in that Rules for Dating My Daughter show, and he died?
Yes.
Ah, there you go.
have-
When I say who's that, I'm just messing with Ali because she's like, "How do you not know these fundamental things, you bloody Australians?"
Do I really do that?
A little bit. It's funny. It's fun. If you don't like it, I'll stop.
I'm sorry. I have no segue for this.
Yep.
This is my segue.
In
That's
itself
a
is a
segue.
segue.
Well done.
Nice. It's like meta segueing. It's next level. My head's spinning right now.
Ah. So
Gilbert Gottfried has a podcast? That must be unbearable, snoring.
I
no.
know Gilbert Godfrey reads Mills and Boon's books.
I slapped a wet pussy.
No, Gilbert Godfrey did a reading. Gilbert Godfrey did a reading of
Penis inside her.
He did a reading of 50 Shades of Grey.
Like an ox on the beach.
Oh my god, Hocky. This is supposed to be PG-13, friend.
Sorry.
Sorry, Frega.
Gilbert Godfrey thing.
That was actually a very good Gilbert.
That was spot
It
on.
was
I'm
good.
impressed. If anybody needs Gilbert Godfrey voice work done for the trailer, Hocky's your man.
Hocky, read this headline in Gilbert Godfrey's voice.
2 inmates at German prison fined after mashed potato brawl.
You have to laugh, too.
You're
You
killing
got to do the
Timo.
laugh, Hockey. That's like what he's known for.
Oh,
Even the,
I don't know
Can
how
you
his
do
laugh
it?
goes. I don't just hear him do that. And I'm just, okay.
I've never heard his laugh.
that weird one he does.
All right. Okay.
You got some research to do, Hockey.
I got some research. That's it.
Yeah.
The women
I got through one
involved.
line of his book readings. I'm just going, that's enough.
So the women were involved in the food fight, obviously, because men wouldn't do that.
No.
Will have to pay thousands of dollars in fines or stew behind bars a few months longer.
Stew, mashed potato.
I wish I could have a food fight. That would be so much fun. I just
What
can't,
change you want to see, bro?
but I don't want to waste food. That's my
Mm,
problem.
mm.
They started throwing potato mash at each other, which I guess is how they say mashed potatoes,
I guess so.
unless it's something else. They're fined $3,000,
$3,000 for throwing potato around.
and the other one $2,000. And if they don't pay, they have to spend another 180 or 120 days
Crap.
behind bars.
For throwing potato.
Yeah.
That's a bit rough. I mean, you're already in prison. You're already not making any money.
Oh, goodness.
Well, they would have to have like somebody on the outside let them borrow it or something. Gilbert Godfrey, the voice you can never unhear and permanently wish you had never heard in the first place.
That's it.
I don't know.
No,
He was super good as Iago. Like
I
that
love
voice
that.
was
That's what I
perfect
was
for
saying.
Iago.
You really
Yeah.
was. You ever
And,
see
like,
that bit where he does?
the-
Sorry, Ali, go on.
The voice of Jafar and the voice of Iago, like together,
That was
were
amazing.
totally perfect, like
Mm.
in every way.
Yeah.
So for that, it's fine. Like it's totally fine. He's actually like, I watched a him in some reality show, and he's like really, really stingy with his money to the point where he'll go to like local restaurants and ask to eat the extra food in their kitchens, like in the back. And so they just give him like their old food from yesterday, and he
Oh.
just like eats that.
I
He'll
just
he
wanna eat
he'll
all your
take
old food.
he'll take women on dates like that.
Oh my god.
That was what it was. He took a chick on a date to the back of a restaurant and they ate like yesterday's food. He was like, "It's free."
Well, excuse me,
It's like you're a
Allison.
millionaire. What?
Lady, gentlemen, I have to actually go. So I'm checking out for the evening. I have some things to batten down before I can bed down.
Oh,
So,
okay. Good night, Will.
Good night,
Cheers, Will.
everyone.
Thank you for
Thank you for
joining.
being
Hopefully
on.
We'll have it, but maybe we'll have Fragger back next week, and we'll
Maybe.
it'll be the full gang. So
Bull gang.
Thank
Timo,
you,
thank you for
Will.
coming on, sir.
Slick
all the best,
Willie.
man. All the best.
Ugh. Don't say that again, Anthony. Bleh.
All right, guys. Good night. See you.
See you, mate.
Good night. That was freaking gross. I don't like that at all.
Bye bye.
God, God bless Perdomo. No wonder he has a voice of sandpaper.
I almost, speaking
Right, well.
of Aladdin, at one point I could probably nearly quote the whole movie.
I know you and I talked about Aladdin, but I can't put it on my channel because they struck it.
Did they? Oh, my.
Yeah. I'm not even allowed to have it like with no audio and the parts that were the songs. So we talked for like 4 hours about Aladdin for like no fucking reason.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun.
It was fun.
That was I loved that movie so much. That's back when Disney was good.
I don't know. I don't remember who Tariq Nasheed is.
I don't know either.
Wait, what are we talking about?
So, speaking also of food fights, I found another one.
Whoa.
Whoops. Twitter is learning that other countries like Somalia are racist as fuck. That's true. And now we have No, we have hack.
Oh.
Allie on a tangent. Really? Would never have guessed. Shut up, John.
Yeah, well, it's like nobody wants to admit
I
that all these
know.
other countries are like super racist, super xenophobic. Like they just want to pretend one race is the human race. It's like there's other whole nations that just do not believe that shit, and they will straight up kill you because of the color of your skin. But if you want to go kumbaya with them,
Yeah, like
arrangements beforehand.
China's so racist. They have like just straight up super racist commercials on. Like, oh my gosh, they have one where this Chinese chick is like doing laundry, and this black guy like walks in and he's like trying to hit on her. She's like, "Come here," and then he walks closer and she throws him in the washer, and like pours the detergent in and shuts it, and it goes through, and then he pops out. And now he's like a very pale Asian guy, and they're like, "That's better." I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh man, they got no chill.
I love it.
Yeah, I was like, if
Keep it up, China.
if a detergent country did this, or if a detergent company, did this in America, like there would be a civil war.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, "Meh, who cares? It's China." Like, whoa.
If they complain about China, they won't get paid, will they?
That's true.
What they say, if you know we want to know who controls you, see who you can't criticize. Can't criticize China, especially not over here.
Good luck being gay in Saudi Arabia. Good luck being a woman in Afghanistan, right?
You see footage of the African American athletes turning up in China for the Olympics?
No.
And the Chinese are they're standing outside the bus screaming the N-word at them. Go home, N-word. Just like full on 50, 60 Chinese just screaming.
Oh
N-word. Yeah, as these guys, I'm like, you poor buggers getting off the bus to that, having to listen to that.
Yeah.
They're gonna go home so red pill. Like that's the only good thing about that. They're gonna be like, whoa.
Sometimes for a lot of people, I think it takes that personal experience. You can say to them, "Hey, I've lived this," and like, "Yeah, man, that's cool. That's your truth." But I've not seen that, so I'm going to keep believing my own cognitive dissonance. It's like, okay, well, you lived through it. You lived through it, and you come back and you tell me that it is how you thought it was, and they can't. So, like you said, that's a red pill moment right there.
Red pilled equals blessed pilled.
Or you hiding in the background there, Ellie. So.
What?
Hiding? In the no, in the thingy.
Oh no, I'll show you in a second. But this is interesting. So Takame is saying some countries are racist within their own society. Yeah. In Hawaii, like when I lived there, they actually hate white people from the mainland. Like they really do, like a lot. They say haole, and that's like their N-word for white people. So they say like, go back to the mainland, haole. Like it's messed up. Like
we talked about that the other I think yesterday on Comics, mate, and I just sort of noticed that like white people, we've got the best words for us. All the words they use for us, I'm like, that sounds cool. I don't have a problem with that. You can't make me look at like Chinese call you like Guilo or something, White Devil, White Ghost. I'm like, that sounds cool, man. It sounds like my spy name or something. Like, ooh, the White Devil here. You know, I got to steal the crown jewels and
White
bang the
Ghost
princess or
War.
something. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is good. This is a good turn of events. You can't,
Well,
you can't
and
shame me.
that's why it has no power, because we're just
Mhm.
like, oh, that's what
Whatever.
you have? Okay. Like,
Whatever. Isn't it? Whatever.
like mayonnaise person, like that thing. I'm just like, I mean,
Mayo
that's
monkey?
gross, but I
Oh,
don't
lot
care.
mayonnaise.
Vanilla Gorilla. I like Vanilla Gorilla. That's one of my favorites.
Oh my god.
Lot
And it's
vanilla.
like funny. It's like, oh no, my feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SJWs from the US would go to Ethiopia and they'd be like, look at all the minorities.
That's a
It's
good point.
true. So true.
Um,
Even though, like, globally, like, they don't believe in borders, so they should be thinking globally, and white people are the minority globally.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
insane. And I don't even believe white people is a thing. Like,
Yeah.
what do you call white? Like, I mean, I'm pale, but I'm not, like, white. You can see I have color on my skin. Like, I'm like a pinkish beige. Like,
much
give
to
me a
your.
break.
I know you've been
Chagrin.
trying to get whiter and whiter, but
Much to my chagrin.
green.
Why are you so
You'll
mean?
miss
I'm not
me.
mean.
Why are you so mean?
Some Hollywood twit went to Africa and was referring to them as African Americans. I know they do that all
Oh,
the
you're
time.
kidding me.
It's
Doesn't
so
it just show
bad.
a complete lack of awareness of like globally how limited your own world is to think that that's the only way to refer to that is super embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Every time I've heard that happen, I'm like, really? Are you serious? You
So
can't just say Africans when they're African.
Would you?
Yeah,
If a bunch of Americans went to Africa, would they be American Africans?
No, because
Oh.
that's not how anyone else talks. Like, it's just for African Americans. It's so fucking weird.
What about Elon Musk being
I love.
he's African.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he
from South
born in like
Africa.
South Africa? Oh,
He was
okay.
born in South
Yeah,
Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Does he
I
talk
love-
like that? I've never heard him talk.
He doesn't sound like it. Strangely
No,
enough.
I think they
Oh.
try and hide it. I know someone else who's from South Africa and he's got a British accent because he's trained himself out of it. So, but
I know a bunch of South Africans over here. They're cool
South
dudes.
Africa.
Because that one guy who took over the Daily Show or whatever, he was South African and he has like an almost accent. It's like a ghost of an accent.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is African American.
I mean, he is though.
Yeah,
He is.
but it's
Exactly.
funny because if you say that, they'll be like, "But he's not black," and you'll be like,
Well, that's Whoopi's whole thing, isn't it? That it's
Okay.
race. You got to be able to see race. All this time they've been saying,
Yeah.
"Don't see race, don't see color," and Whoopi, one of the most well-known African American women of all time, is like, "Yeah, but you're not dark enough for it to be racist." Say sorry,
Yeah.
what?
I was reading this story about the first African astronaut. The pictures didn't seem to match. Then, duh, he was of Dutch descent from South Africa, but still African. I
Mhm.
know, it's so dumb. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Antwerp. I love Antwerp. They're so funny.
What is it?
It's a band from South Africa, and they're like very white, but because they're like deep, poor South African, so
Mhm.
like all their stuff is like insane. Like, and they're all just a little weird. Like it's I think they're brother and sister, I think, and they just look very strange. Like they look like white trash. Like, and the girl has like this really high voice, kind of like Aqua, but she's like rapping like very offensively, and they'll wear like blackface.
Oh, geez.
And my favorite Antwerp song actually is called Ugly Boy.
Oh, you were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, I was. Ooh, I love my ugly boy, so rough and tough, don't care about anything but me. It's and they have Marilyn Manson and Jack Black in the music video, like for no fucking reason.
Do they know they were in the music video? I sometimes feel like people just ambush Jack Black. He turns up in these music videos and he didn't know he was going to be a part of it.
A
I
bit
don't-
like
From
the
inside his
Muppets
house.
movie.
I don't know. Yeah, they're weird looking. Like they're funny though. I like them. I'm surprised they haven't been canceled yet, but I think maybe the SJWs just don't know.
Mhm.
But anyway, so speaking of craziness, I found another food fight, and this is at a Golden Corral.
What's that?
I don't know if you.
What's the Golden Corral?
It's basically like a buffet, and it's
Okay.
super
What's a
affordable.
buffet?
You know what a buffet is.
Sizzlers.
It's super affordable, so like it's kind of viewed as like where, lower middle class and lower class people eat. But they have steak.
And
Actually,
I'm ready for it. I'm gonna go.
actually, weirdly, the steak is really good. Like, it's very weird.
I'm in.
I can't think of the last
I'm
time.
coming to what's the
steak.
what's the place called again?
Golden Corral.
I'm coming to. That's it. I'm gonna eat Golden Corral until I die.
Well, check this out, okay?
One time.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
So basically, all these people were mad because Golden Corral ran out of steak. So they just started like swarming them, and then they're throwing chairs.
That's not their fault. It's not the server's fault. The old mate with these big gulpies getting out of the way.
Yeah, they're just straight up hitting each other with chairs.
Okay, so I'm there, mate.
Big chairs.
Looks like you're seeing hockey, doesn't it?
Well, I love it. This just makes me want to go to Golden Corral more. I get dinner and a show.
You're like 12 foot tall, so no one's going to miss with you.
Like, I wouldn't be trying to stop them. I'd be like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough for this. I'd be like, off I go.
Over running out of some steak. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Chairs flying across everywhere.
It always bugs me when people take their anger out on the servers or the people at the counter, like I had to go into Centrelink today, which is like, I don't know, social security, like government benefits. And, the woman behind the counter, she did the best she could, and I'm not mad at her because it's rules and regulations. She didn't make them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
well, and
it.
it's like, it's not their fault that they ran out of steak. Like,
no, not the servers. It's not even it may be the head of staff, the head of the kitchen.
It
might be
the manager or something, but who does the inventory?
Yeah, it's whoever's ordered. But then again, what happened? Maybe they couldn't get it. Maybe some truck drivers wasn't able to bring it.
That's right. Maybe they're busy right now.
Stampeding them isn't going to make steak suddenly appear. No. Mm-hmm. But, like, anyone who's doing that, like, they're not in their right mind, or maybe they don't, like, I don't know. They're not smart enough to understand that, or they're just too narcissistic to care. Like,
but
whatever.
We've been 2 years of this now, so it's basically stuff that's been happening for 2 years.
Anyone seen those videos of Chinese tourists fighting over prawns at a buffet? No.
Oh, yum. Oh,
Snorrum had a Thanksgiving dinner at Golden Corral in 2011. I don't think you're American if you haven't had Thanksgiving at Golden Corral at least once.
Tokamate,
be a real do, wouldn't it?
So Snorum's going to take me to Golden Corral when I come over, but I may never go to Gen Con again, and because they've gone woke, and I'm a little disappointed. There might be some other cons that I'll go to though, but Gen Con's gone up the poop. So
what are they like? Not letting some people go and stuff?
I don't know if you've heard anything about the whole oh goodness, what's that company? The old role play company that's sort of
D&D.
come back as name.
Wizard of the Coast.
Yeah, no, who was it before Wizard of the Coast? It was TSR. So
Yeah.
the name TSR came back, and it was the son of Gygax, who started this new TSR, and they've basically been hounded and hounded. They
saw that.
aren't allowed to go to Gen Con. They've been told that they can't go, but there's no need to it. And unfortunately, and it's happened to a bunch of different people, and mainly conservative creators, and
Yeah,
they're banning them from attending Gen Con. And to me, like, it's like whatever their political view is, it's different to their product. So their product is, games. So they shouldn't be banned for having, being on one side of the aisle than the other.
I think the overlap there, you're on the money there, mate. I think the overlap is that when Wizard of the Coast start putting out all their non-binary characters, all their wheelchair capable access dungeons and that sort of stuff, I think the TSR mob said, well, this is not what D&D is all about. You guys are telling people what they want instead of asking what they want, sort of thing, and they push back on them. So TSR said, this is not what my father started, this is not what people really want, and then Wizards of the Coast brigaded against them and made them out to be the worst people ever.
And that's it. So Wizards of the Coast have made some decisions lately that over the last 2 years to make me never want to buy their products again. So and I've got so many 5th edition books. Like, I loved 5th edition.
It was good, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. For me, it was a simpler system.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I could focus on story more.
Mm-hmm.
But what they've been doing lately just does not entice me to want to come back to them as a company. So I'm happy to find alternative means now. So.
Well, unfortunately, you can always still play with the old stuff.
I've got the old stuff, and but I won't buy their products again. So.
Yeah, they can't take away the old stuff.
Do you DM, mate?
Yeah. I used to DM a lot, so I got a bit over it for some particular reasons. But yeah, I used to GM a lot because I was the only one who would do it. So
that's right. Yeah, we should have a D&D session one time. I'd like.
That would be so cool.
Online one, with, like, live or whatever.
I would love to see Hocky DMing. That sounds so intriguing.
I'm actually funny you should say. I'm actually planning one set in the Alien universe. Just a short,
cool
short thing. So
is that just between friends at home, or are you doing something online?
No, I've got so far I've got Billy Basco and Dbz Dnd in. Yep. So yeah, I'll let you know if you're interested. So
I am, mate. I am. Let me know.
No problem. It won't be live though. I'm not going to do this live. I'm not confident enough to do it live as well. So
so good. It takes some of the pressure off your live because you're not performing then.
Yeah,
you can just think about, like, I'm just having a game with some mates, and then if you put it up later on, people can just enjoy the shit show.
So Clayton got here. Hi, Clayton.
Hello, Clayton.
I will give credit to Critical Role. They have done a great job, but to me, I've stopped watching Critical Role probably a couple of years ago now. Like, they brought in a lot of people, which is great. They're opening up the world, but unfortunately, the people that have been coming in are wanting to change what it is now.
Sing it, brother.
So,
preach, brother Hocky.
Yeah. So, to me, it's D&D's just been always about telling a story, not about any, political whatever. Yeah. So just having fun. However, I did watch the latest. So Critical Role had a Kickstarter a year or two back to do a cartoon series on their characters, and the series is out now on Amazon Prime. And I watched all 3 of them yesterday in Ali's Discord.
And, is that what you were watching?
Yes, and it's actually pretty good. So, except for if anyone who knows Gilmore from the Vox Machina series, the Gilmore was one of my favorite characters. And it's not Matt Mercer doing the voice, and he looks weird, and I'm just going, okay, no, that's terrible. That was a terrible Gilmore. I didn't like it. So
Who's
Well-
Matt Mercer? I've heard that name.
Matt Mercer,
Yeah.
voice actor. So he's done a lot.
Kay says he doesn't support drinking and driving, so
Yeah,
no D&D
good.
session.
No drink driving. Everything.
Aardvark's never played D&D. Probably never will. Always wanted to, but never have. You can.
Well,
Nothing's stopping you. You could join.
there's options. So
With your accent too, mate. Like you just go in there and the Yanks would love to have you in a session. You just sound authentic. Play a musketeer or something.
Stop
Chinese
putting-
buffets are good too. Yeah, I like Chinese good buffets.
Anyway, sorry about that rant.
sounds
Like
awesome.
I am a nerd. I love role play. It's just I don't like board games. You know, I've shown this multiple times. Like, you know, there's my board game collection is, you know, all the way up around the bloody room. So and role play games. I don't know if you can see it up there. There are all role play books up there. So, you know, I've got heaps of stuff. So I'm just a fan of it. But yeah.
What system are you using for the Aliens game you're doing, mate?
It's the system that
His own system?
they've come out with their own system. I think it might be based on something, but a company called Free League, that's the one who's made it. It's an official licensed alien world, and it uses D6s, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyway, sorry
Aardvark-
everyone for the D&D nerd RPG talk. So
I'm not
you
sorry
could-
we're running this shit.
You could play in Hocky's thing probably. If
I
we
don't-
did.
I don't want to stream. So
Oh well, if there was
I
a
just wanna-
streamed
have
D&D,
fun.
probably people would be okay with letting you do that.
Aardvark's a good dude. I'll vouch for him.
Bards are
Whiz
bards are my favorite class. I will say I love bards.
Well, you're basically like a real life bard.
Mhm.
So.
I know. I know. I actually would. I've wanted for like years now to buy a lute.
I want a banjo. They sound
Banjo
legit.
would be cool. I do have
Yeah,
a
man.
mandolin.
Yep.
But, I actually want a lute, but they're hard to get, especially here in Australia. You can get one from someone in America makes them, but they're about $500 US, so it's going to cost me like
Yeah, you gotta
$1,000
really want
to
it.
get it here. So
I had a bowed psaltery.
what's that?
Which
We're just making up words now, are we, Ali?
yeah. Which is it's like another medieval instrument, but like the cool thing is like pretty much anyone can play it. Like you can learn it really fast. And I got a bow so like that it looked fancier when I played, like but really like it's shaped like a long triangle and you hold it like on your arm like this and then you play it like that.
Oh, is it like a saw? You know have you seen the saws?
No.
The bendy saw.
No, but unfortunately it cracked because I didn't know how to take care of it correctly. And the only place in the States that makes them, they cost like $300. So it's like, but I got it at a Renaissance fair.
Oh, nice. Sorry, wise guys. No, Frega wasn't here. Sorry to disappoint.
No, Frege, well, he was sick for a long time, but then he moved like right away, and now he's still like finishing up moving.
Thank you, Clayton.
And Will left early.
Yeah, Will had to duck out, unfortunately. So it's just the remainder of three of us. So
Yeah, it's cool. Have you
Apparently-
guys seen the hurdy-gurdy? Speaking of medieval instruments, you know, the one that
Yeah.
you wind.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that, Hocky?
Yeah.
That's the goods, man. I could listen to that all day. That's the own genre.
CG Santa says that their DM was being unreasonable, so they threatened that they would change their character class to Bard, like all of them.
that would work on me.
I would. I'd let them. I'm just going.
Negotiate
Yes.
with those terrorists. Nah.
Oh my god, that
Go
sounds
for it.
obnoxious.
I
I'd be like, no one will ever be as good a Bard as I.
I think a
Have a
bard.
Bardolph.
So
Bridget Bardolph.
Yeah, no, I love bards. I think bards are great. So
I've played D&D a couple times, but I've only ever enjoyed it when I was playing epic sessions where like we start at level 20 and we have like unlimited coins inside of bags of holding, so we can pretty much do whatever we want.
So you played DBZ D&D.
Yeah.
I
But it,
I just
but it
made that up.
wouldn't
I thought that was pretty clever.
it wouldn't take us a long time to like power up though, because we were already up there.
That's right.
Yeah. I actually like the struggle. Like I like
Yeah.
starting low levels to have that struggle
I
coming
hate
through.
it. I do not have the patience for that. Like it's so freaking boring to me. And then I did play Vampire the Masquerade starting at the bottom though. I liked
I thought
that
you would like
better.
that. Yeah, that's probably
Well,
more your thing. Hockey, do you
I-
ever see that article where somebody got all the characters from Lord of the Rings and translated them into like 3rd edition D&D, and Aragorn's like a level 5 ranger, and that's it. It's like, oh, ow, okay. So I like that low
yeah,
level stuff. I like the
that's
low level
great.
stuff.
Snorum,
Yeah, low power.
the timetable is 2 hours, and we just hit the 2-hour mark. And I was just gonna say that we're probably gonna be done.
But
Infinite
So-
bags of holding. No. Infinite coin inside of bags of holding.
I
Which are
actually,
also
so,
good.
I actually like Call of Cthulhu roleplay game is one of my favorites.
Yes,
But
if you do it right,
you play humans, but it's actually a lot of fun. So I
brilliant.
just love
Apparently-
killing people.
Apparently on Saturdays it's the Ha show.
Not even the hack show. I suppose I'm not a regular. It doesn't count.
We don't really have people on the Alley and Hockey show. It's
No.
just us like messing around.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a good
nice.
vibe.
Wise guy says nice pice, Kemosabe.
Nice pace.
Yeah,
Thanks,
nice
mate.
pice.
Nice pace.
My favorite part of D&D was creating, drawing characters and inventing new monsters.
Yeah,
Roll
it's
to
a
be eaten
great-
first. Got a family to spend time with.
Roll to be eaten first.
Snorum.
That's Cthulhu for you. Cthulhu is really cool, but I love
Bards.
killing people
Peace.
off. That's kind of fun. You put them in impossible situations, but the whole investigative part of it, they're building up, they're learning knowledge, and then they die. It's great.
Well, I think we are gonna head off. I know Hockey has like family stuff to do, and I'm tired. So, Vampire CG Santa played a gangrel who got so pissed off with a Sabbath NPC, I swatted him with a Malkavian. The Malkavian thanked me. Oh my god, that's insane. My internet's patchy. I'm gonna bow. Now we're catching.
Yeah, we're gonna
no.
bow
Yeah,
off
we're
now,
gonna
though.
take off. Thank you so much for coming on. At such a last minute thing. Like it was literally like the last minute.
It was. I'm like, how long have I got? And you're like, 5 minutes ago. Oh, cool. Okay, well, I'll be there.
I'm like, it's now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is that
thanks, everyone.
okay if it's literally right now?
We'll hopefully we'll have Fragger back next week, and if it is, it'll be back on Fragger's channel. So, but otherwise, Kemo, where can we find you?
Twitter, a man called Kemosabe. Kemosabe returns on YouTube. Check out the company man, Dead, White, and Blue on Indiegogo, currently in demand. If you back it now, you'll get the digital version in the next 24 hours. And we're just waiting on the paper shortage to be over so that we can, the printer can fulfill their obligation and quote and everything. We get that book out to you guys. So if you know that going through RJ with Critical Blast, he's delivering it within America. So once it's printed and he's got it, like you guys are going to get it within days. Like he's ready to go. He's got custom tape, custom bags, Gemini mailers, everything. We're just literally waiting for Brandon to stop screwing around so that we can get enough paper to get this thing done. Like I'm desperate for you guys to get this book.
Yeah, cool.
Does anybody have the link? I know Froggo's not in here right now. Chemo is solid. See you at the Golden Corral, Hockey. Don't touch the chocolate fountain.
Because it ain't chocolate.
Oh.
Kemosabe say they're a dangerous breed, mate.
They're a dangerous breed, mate.
Love the show. Glad I caught it. Awesome. Smash the
Thank
like button. I never say that, so
Smash
you're
it.
welcome. I'm not into e-begging. I don't do that.
It is
I will-
Ali, what are you up to, Ali? This for the next? week? Have you got anything
Thursday, on this channel, there is the next episode of Sad Sad House. We're almost to the last 2 or 3 episodes, I think. Friday, I've got an interview with our Zakai. He is hilarious, and I'm very excited. We haven't decided on the time yet, but it will be later at night. And then Saturday, of course, there's the Allie and Hockey show, as usual.
Course.
It's
I think we
good time.
promised to do a book this week. Actually, read a book. So.
Yes, we promised that we're going to do a comic. People like our voices, apparently, so that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
That's not e-begging, it's a demand, no way. And then don't ask people to hit like and subscribe, just order them to. Yeah, whatever. I do have all these copies of Wildman still on my Etsy. They're in people's carts, which is why I ordered them. So if anybody had it in their cart and then forgot, I'm reminding you. Jack says the Allie and Hockey show's fun times. Of course it is, because we're fun people.
It's a good
And our
vibe.
chat is great. We just go on there and we just want to have fun. We don't talk politics.
Yeah.
We don't. We just have fun.
Yeah,
Like
it's a fun
that's
show.
all there is to it.
Just have a laugh and enjoy your day. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not
Good
found
night,
anywhere
Aardvark.
except for the Ellie and Hockey show, but I'll have some videos coming up soon. So look out for those. But in the meantime, yeah, thanks everyone for joining us, and I guess we'll see you next week or on the weekend. So.
Oh, we can't forget to say also for anybody who doesn't know, Hockey and I are writing a comic together as well. He's doing the drawing and he came up with the concept, and then I'm just writing it down for him. And it's a twisted sci-fi, which is all I'm allowed to say about it.
So I'll have some more information maybe in a month's time. But we're
Wise Guy says excellent job, Kemosabe.
Thanks, mate.
Kay says it's fun when Hockey isn't telling people to go to hell,
But it's more fun when he is.
which I actually had literally forgotten about. So thanks for ruining my night, Kay.
Now it's dragged through again. Oh, now I'm in the shitter again.
No, it's fine. And no, I don't care what Cassandra Peterson has to say, so stop tagging me because I don't care.
I've seen like 100 of those.
I know. I'm glad everyone thinks of me, and that's awesome. And I'm glad that some people have elected me as the new Elvira, which is great. But I literally don't care what Cassandra Peterson has to say. Like, I don't. I'm so over what any celebrity has to say about literally anything that I hear about it, and I'm just like, oh, look, another retard. Wow, what a surprise.
And you can enjoy someone's work or the previous body of work without listening to what they say, enjoying what they have to say, or giving any weight. Like, I still enjoy Stephen King stuff. He's completely mental. Eric Larson has absolutely gone off the deep end, but I still love Savage Dragon, what it was anyway. I can't lose my love for that just because he's suffering from TDS.
Yeah, and I will accept being CG's Mistress of the Dark. That's fine. But yeah, I don't care about her as a person. Like, amen, Allie, preach it. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's all of the end of our spiel. Signing for Eggbeater if you haven't already. Thank you very much.
Go back to Company Men.
Go back, Company Men.
Did
Stay
one
tuned for all the cool stuff
Get a
that
free sketch
Hockey's
card.
doing. Yeah, Hockey's been working really hard and he's getting like better fast. So like watch out.
I know. I might actually be able to draw stick figures in the next couple of years. So.
Nah, man, that Vampirelli did was good.
It came out all right. So anyway, that's enough.
Dean,
We'll let everyone
Dean,
go.
Dean,
Have fun,
I got my
everyone.
book. I got my book, Dean.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Cheers.